All right, welcome you back here on the grind session. Colin Kreider joined by Richard Gatewood, and we got a great game coming up here, man. Prolific Prep, basically former home team anyway. They'll bring in a home crowd, I would think, but of course they've relocated to Florida, but now this is their old home here in Napa, California. They'll take on DNA Prep, who is from Chatsworth, California, and DNA Prep's going to have to play a near-perfect game to knock off one of the top teams in the country. Prolific Prep 20-3 on the season, coming off a loss just earlier this week. I think it was Monday on ESPN, actually, versus Dynamic Prep. So you'll see a hungry Prolific team coming off a loss. They don't lose very often. And so that's a dangerous recipe in this matchup.
Yeah, I watched that game. It was a tough one. It was back and forth. They led early on, like 13-2, and Dynamic Prep went on a run. And, I was really impressed with Caleb Holt's game in that game. He played phenomenal. And I'm like, he doesn't have a position. You could plug him in anywhere, he's going to make plays, So
I agree.
He's one of my favorite players to watch, just how hard he plays.
Same here, Coach. And once again, man, anytime that that there's this type of talent out on the floor, man, it just reminds me, Cullen, of a privilege and just an honor to be here. Mm-hmm. And, I love getting to call these kids games, man. You get to develop your own opinion of them, of their game, and we love Caleb Holt, of course.
And DNA doesn't have anything to lose.
No, absolutely
Let's use this as a day to get better.
Absolutely right. We're going to throw it to Ray here for the starting lineups.
Let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the away team, DNA Prep, as announced by head coach Frank Robinson. First, from Alta Loma, California, a 6'8" junior, number 2, Dylan McGee. From Queens, New York, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Shamik Casillas. A 6'3" sophomore from Chatsworth, California, number 5, Jaden Robinson. From Compton, California, a 6'8" junior, number 6, King Rochelle. And a 6'8" sophomore from France via Cameroon, number 10, Ari Camden. And now, the starting lineup for Prolific Prep crew from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, as announced by head coach Ryan Bernardi. First, from Savannah, Georgia, a 6'4" junior, number 1, Nasir Anderson. Newmarket, Alabama, a 6'5" senior, number 2, Caleb Hall. Next, he's a 6'8" senior from Gilbert, Arizona, number 3, Bruce Brent III. Next, he's from Upper Arlington, Ohio. He's a 6'9" senior, and he's committed to the Ohio State University. This is number 5, Alex Smith. And from Dallas, Texas, a 6'9" senior, he's committed to Rock Chalk Jayhawk, Kansas, number 25, Davion Atkins.
All right, folks, there's your starting lineups for this one. And just to touch on DNA Prep, a team that's got a lot of talent, led by their backcourt, their 2 leading scorers, Jaden Robinson and Shamik Casillas. They're going to need a near-perfect game out of those two. Can't turn the ball over against Prolific. And you're going to have to see guys like you see on the floor right now, McGee, Rashal, Camden. They're going to have to step up, as they have been here lately. They're very capable of that, but Prolific's a different monster. I mean, loaded roster. And Atkins will jump tip with McGee. Atkins, 4-star commit for Kansas. The Jayhawks kid's got a 7'2" wingspan. I really, truly, he played well Monday versus Dynamic as well. He is emerging, and I know that's a little silly to say as a 4-star, but He was out early in the year with injury, so just now getting his legs underneath him, and he has been a huge impact player for Prolific Prep. As looks like we're ready to go. Let's tip this one off as, let's see, Prolific will control the first possession. Branch, the third, all the way to the basket, blocked, no call. Here comes Jaden Robinson, junior guard for DNA Prep. Correction, actually, we've got him listed as a sophomore for Robinson. This is Casillas, and he kicks to Robinson in the corner. His first three attempt is good.
Yeah, for them to have success in this game, he's got to get going.
And now we're going to have an issue, and we're going to put 22 on the shot clock.
Number 13, MJ Madison. He'll be replacing number 5.
And Bernardi clearly not happy with the defense there. Quick sub, Madison into the game for Prolific. Here's Caleb Holt. Holt drives middle, lobs it. I'm blocked right now. Yeah, I was going to say.
Little Spain action. They got it to the other side, emptied it out.
And that's one of the things about Caleb Holt. Great passer as well. One of those guys that catches lobs, but he can throw the lob as well.
That's probably my favorite thing about him that don't get talked enough. He's a willing passer.
Yes, sir.
He finds guys.
And here's where he really shines, especially on the defensive end. He's got the offense to go with it, but he is known as maybe the best defender at the guard spot.
Tough two there.
Yes, sir. Casillas with the kiss off the glass. Early lead here for DNA. Holtz, three, long. Casillas with the rebound. Here's Robinson. Now Casillas, man-to-man from Prolific. Here's the offensive call for DNA. Casillas takes a screen, now he's trapped. Robinson, 5 on the shot clock. He's pushed by Madison. It's a foul late in the shot clock by MJ Madison.
Yeah, he just got to show his hands and not bail him out there. You know, under 6, we used to always tell our guys, look, show your hands and make him make a tough one.
Yep.
Don't bail him out. Or don't put the official in a situation to make a call.
Another quick sub here from Coach Bernardi. Ona Embo getting his first minutes for Prolific. Here's McGee, top of the key, nearly ripped away by Holt. Here's Camden. He's going to attack Atkins and get bailed out by a foul. Now, if you're DNA Prep, you will take these calls. The more foul trouble you can get Prolific
you got to get to their bench. You know,
Yes.
that's the biggest thing.
Here's Robinson to inbound it.
Yep.
Stolen by Holt. Holt
Good
pitches
pass.
ahead to Ona Embo. Lob up for Madison. Tipped away. And it'll be out of bounds to DNA Prep.
But that's one thing I like about Caleb is how he advances it. You know, you don't hear them too much telling him to advance the basketball in transition.
Caleb Holt is a complete player who makes the right play, and when it's there for him, he takes it. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and gloat about him all game, but the kid's just a perfect prospect, if you ask me. Really hard to poke holes in his game. Here's Robinson. DNA up 5-2. Casillas being chased now to Robinson. Robinson trapped up top, throws it out of bounds. Great trap again by Prolific, led by Caleb Holt there on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, they just got to do is trap anything going middle and make them get uncomfortable right now, try to speed them up.
Let's see if Prolific will get their offense going. They usually do. Doesn't take them long. Here's Atkins, short corner. It's going to be a foul before the shot on the baseline. Fouls on Botch, his first. Now watch for something quick to Caleb Holt. Yeah. I mean, who's guarding Caleb Holt
Nobody.
right now?
I'm going to throw it right by his ear. Good pass.
Madison, corner three, is short. Bruce Branch the third with an offensive rebound and a finish and one.
That's something he doesn't get talked about either. You know, he's great defensively, but he crashes the offensive glass hard.
Richard, early in the year, that was one of the first things and this was before Caleb Holt joined the team. He was dealing with injury early in the year, and Bruce Branch III was the leading rebounder on the team.
I mean, he just goes after it.
By double. I
Yeah.
mean, he was averaging 10 rebounds a game. Next closest was like 4.5. And so he's the best, other than Caleb Holt, he's the best rebounder on the team.
Good ball pressure.
Here's Casillas.
A lot of
Casillas
dribbling, got to get
drives
some
middle.
reversals.
Now Botch. Great defense here from Prolific. Under 5 on the shot clock. Camden trapped. It's a jump ball. So it's going to stay here. It'll reset. No, actually it will not reset. Just 1 second on the shot clock for DNA. Going to have a tip here. Here's Botch. He's going to have to throw a lob. Oh, and Caleb Holt rejects it. It's a shot clock violation. And McGee's still down. Got to have McGee. He's probably the best athlete on DNA's team.
Good prospect, too, only sophomore.
Now, McGee's senior.
Senior, I'm sorry, senior.
Yeah, he is. But look, man, he's a kid. Let's hope he gets up here. I think it's just something dinged him up. But one of those kids, man, he and I mean this as a compliment more than anything. He doesn't even realize how good he can be.
We're both wrong.
So he is a junior.
Yeah, both wrong.
Well, that's been different on the sheet all year.
Yeah.
Because throughout the year he's been a senior. But good for him. If he's a junior, man, that extra year for him of development will be huge. And he's one of those perfect kids for the grind session, man. It's where you come and you grow up and figure out how good you are, man. Because he's got a lot of talent. Here's Atkins, now Bruce Branch III. Top 5 player in the class, finishes at the rim.
That's strong take there.
Branch, obviously, or I shouldn't say obviously, but reclassed to the senior class, so reclassed up. Was the #1 junior in the country. Now they've still got him listed top 5, 6, 7 in that range. Here's Camden. Now Casillas, 5 on the shot clock. Casillas' 3 is good.
Yeah, if he starts making that shot, because you got to, then you got to come out and guard him, and then he can do what he does best is get downhill.
Oh, here comes Holt with the slam on the baseline drive. Here's DNA right back, but they'll retreat and set up the offense.
And this Aaron Ono-Imbo does a great job of pressuring the basketball without fouling.
Here's Botch, loses it out of bounds. Knocked out by Prolific.
I mean, this guy is turning on 84, 94 feet.
Number 4, Aaron Ono-Imbo. And number 13,
4 on the shot clock here for DNA as McGee checks back in. Good to see him back.
Number 2, Dylan McGee will be replacing number 10, Ari Camden.
Got to find something fairly quick here. McGee. Oh, and that'll work.
Strong finish right there.
Beautiful move by McGee underneath the rim. Here's Nasir Anderson. One of the top point guards in the country in
like
the junior
this, they're
class.
They're going to post Caleb. I like this.
That's too easy for Caleb.
Yeah.
But again, it just shows you, man, just what style of player he is. You can give it to him anywhere as he has perfect positioning with his strength and his base there to get position.
I mean, look at this.
Here's Robinson guarded by Branch III. Now Davis in the corner. One dribble pull up. Madison with the rebound. Here's Branch. Now Anderson drives middle, kicks out. The Ohio State commit. Alex Smith with his first attempt, no good. Madison with the board. Gets the roll. 13-10. Prolific. Here's Robinson. He pushes, step back. Shot is no good. Rebound goes to Branch III. Quick reverse there. Now to Anderson.
Good pass.
One more, back to Madison. Now out to Holt. Shoots it over 40% on the year from 3, 42 to be exact. Misses that one.
Yeah, coach ain't going to be mad at that shot. It got moving, they got him chasing and created an advantage and got a good in-rhythm 3.
That's a foul by Madison.
Yeah, he's got to be earlier, just late. He's just a little late.
Number 13, MJ Madison. That's his second, the team's third. Entering the game for Prolific Prep, number 10, Braden McDaniel.
Drayden McDaniel checks in the game for Prolific. Some recent rankings that just came out on his class, just a freshman. They've got him ranked number 2 in that 29 class, Drayden McDaniel.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen too many freshmen built like him.
Yeah.
And he's a lefty.
I've said it earlier in the year. Anytime a freshman gets time for Prolific, that tells you all you need to know about the player. That's part of the reason. Great defender. Oh, nice slap from behind by Branch the third. Knocked it loose. Here comes Anderson.
Good pass.
Branch, floater, got fouled.
The foul's on number 3, Shamik Casillas. That's his first, the team's third.
In those medium range shots, mid range, obviously, that's where Branch is elite. And he's got a great back to the basket game, can post you up, just like you saw from Holt just a minute ago. Both guards, and you just call them wings basically for Prolific, have great back to the basket game as Branch misses the first.
Yeah, I mean, when they get to college, they're going to see a lot of drop and a lot of ice. So, and some college coaches don't like that mid-range, but I mean, some people have to be able to make that shot. I mean, especially if you want to be a pro, a high-level pro.
Absolutely.
So I like it that both of them can make it.
I do too. I agree.
I mean, if that big's in drop or an ice, I'm telling them every time, come off, get to the elbow, and just lift.
Here's Casillas. Takes a screen from McGee. That's just a great job again by Prolific. Alex Smith on the hedge. Just kind of drives him to the sideline there.
Yeah, DNA's got to flash somebody at the nail to help release that when they're getting trapped like that.
It's at the pace that DNA likes, though. I got to give him credit. Keeping this thing close, kind of slowed it down a little bit. Here's Holt, now to Smith. Back out to Anderson.
Good
Great ball movement. Ona Embo with the shot fake and 3, and he drains it. Comes Botch, now to Casillas.
Oh, elite feet, Colin. Elite.
I think he's the best defender in the country, man. We're talking about Caleb Holt. That's one of the things that I've picked out from watching him practice and things like that. The dude has great habits, and that's where he's, I think, so good. They've just perfected good habits.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Botch, guarded by Ona Embo. He's just, and again, that's a shot clock violation. And you pointed out Ona Embo been absolutely terrific on the ball with his defense.
Yeah, I mean, he does a great job of pressuring without fouling. Which is what you want your point guard to do.
Yep.
Then he comes down here and knocks down an open shot. I mean,
you wonder how guys earn minutes. There's a kid that earns minutes for Prolific.
Absolutely.
Aaron Ona Embo. Not the biggest kid, not the most athletic, but you've seen he is a player. Here he is with the ball. Smith, open 3. Look at Holt rebound it.
2 for 1.
Smith going to get called for steps. (16-10), 1:19 to play here in the first. As Prolific continues to apply pressure. Here's Robinson, guarded by Anderson. Anderson with the steal. Anderson, 3-on-2. Nasir behind the back, lays it in. You talk about where kids are elite. That's where Anderson is elite.
Yeah, when he plays with pace like that in transition, it's tough to guard.
There's a timeout. We'll be right back here on the grind session.
It was a full timeout.
Full court pressure here from Prolific. And it causes a turnover. Atkins comes up with the loose ball, now gets it to Caleb Holt. The hop step off 2 feet, off the glass.
Yeah, nice playing off 2 there.
More full court pressure again from Prolific. Yeah, it's going to be 8 seconds, I believe. And it is. 8-second violation in the half court. So that's a few turnovers in a row here for DNA. As Prolific could go 2 for 1 here. Not sure they will.
Little box set, they go isolate somebody in the post.
Branch
good pass.
Drops it off to Atkins. Great block there by McGee. Here's Casillas. He'll take a screen from McGee. Ooh.
Yeah, they're just trapping all these ball screens. So if you're not short rolling or replacing, it's just you're putting your guard in no man's land. You can't beat it.
Now, what about the play there from Caleb Holt, though?
Oh,
saves that from going out of bounds.
throws it off the other guy.
And throws it off Robinson because he was going to be out of bounds when he landed.
Yeah, that was a high IQ play right there.
Prolific will have the last shot.
I like that little ram screen. It's an exit screen.
Branch the third's 3 just spins out. And that'll do it for the quarter. 20-10, Prolific leads here in Napa. Prolific Prep 9 of 17 from the field in the first quarter. DNA Prep 4 of 7, so only 7 field goal attempts for DNA in that first quarter. 9 turnovers for DNA Prep in the first. Caleb Holt leading the way for Prolific with 6. Bruce Branch III with 5. We've got a dispute here over the arrow, I believe, is what's going on. Shamik Casillas leads the way for DNA with 5. And it looks like we're ready to roll now. Yeah, Jesse had black ball, so not sure there. Here's Anderson. Anderson. Now Atkins back to Anderson. 10 on the shot clock. Ona Embo off the dribble. All the way to the rim,
good, man. I'm telling you.
Great touch off the glass there from Ona Embo.
Just does his job.
Extends the lead, 22-10 now for
Watch
Prolific.
ball pressure. Watch that ball pressure.
Ball knocked away. Now Robinson up near half court, guarded by Ona Embo again. Ona Embo, perfect defense. McGee's deep 3, just short. Atkins with the board. Here comes Anderson. Anderson. Madison with the left, no good. Tipped back out to Ona Embo.
Oh, got a mouse in the house.
Here's Branch.
Oh, good block. Ooh.
Branch muscled his way in there. Fouled by Camden. Actually fouls on McGee. Coach Robinson thought that was clean. You thought so too, I believe, Coach.
Look clean from here.
Branch is 0 for 3 from the free throw line, excuse me. Correction, 1 of 4.
Now checking into the game for DNA Prep number 28, Emmanuel Garcia.
He's missed his last 3. Now he's missed
Yeah,
his
he's just
last
a little
4.
strong.
Anderson's 3. No good. Camden with the rebound. Robinson, his deep 3.
Man, it's deep.
Just short. McGee with the long rebound. Here's Casillas. Loses it out of bounds. Ona Embo again with the ball pressure.
Yeah, Ona Embo is just harassing the guards from DNA right now.
He's been an X factor here in this first half, no doubt about it. Hasn't missed a shot. 2 for 2 from the field. Here he is on the right wing. Post entry there to Madison. Madison trapped, turns it over. Here's Camden in the open court. Spins, back to the rim and in.
That was a tough 2 right there. Good advancement.
Great play from Madison to collect himself and then go reverse. Nice advance there from Branch III. Here's Botch. Guarded by Ona Embo.
Got to use his size. Good pass.
Yeah, there's a foul. Coach Robinson would have lost his mind if that wasn't called. Good interior passing, though, from DNA to get Garcia. Good look right there as he gets fouled. Emmanuel Garcia, sophomore from Columbia.
I'll tell you what, though, this is the best pace I've seen Nasir play in with yet. You know, the couple times I've seen him, he's starting to put those brakes on, you know, play with better pace. And when he figures that out, as strong and as fast as he is.
Oh, my. It's a problem.
It is.
It's a big problem. And he will, I truly believe.
No, but this has been the best. His change of pace today has been good.
Now checking into the game for DNA Prep, number 6, King Rashawn.
Garcia makes both free throws and now Prolific in the half court. Holt,
good
no
pass.
Look to Okweza. He reverses. Okweza just right into the game.
Oh, give me
It's
them
his
cookies.
first bucket.
Cookies.
Daniel with the left, no good. Camden with the board.
Yeah, he's got to finish there.
Camden to Garcia, it's swatted. Oh, and we got a
I
foul.
don't know. That was a block party.
I think Mokweza is going to get the foul. He does.
That was a block party.
Looked clean from McDaniel. Mokweza must have got him and said he got him in the head there.
At the line, shooting 2, number 28, Emmanuel Garcia.
Here's Garcia right back to the line. Three in a row here for Garcia. Make it 4. Big free throws from Garcia here in this second quarter. Lead now at 10 for Prolific.
Oh, good reject.
Anderson with the left, blocked by Garcia. Robinson starts the break. Great transition defense from Prolific, and then McDaniel on the ball causes a travel.
But, I mean, if I'm DNA, it's only a 10-point game. You know.
Here's Anderson. Now Smith gets another clean look.
Yeah, you can't let him have – I know he missed his first 2 or 3, but you can't let him have clean looks. Was he 1 for 3 now or 1 for 4?
I believe so, yep. 1 for 3.
Yeah.
Another steal. And there's the freshman with a dunk.
That's not a normal-looking freshman.
Yeah. Lead now at 15.
Yeah, no foul. Just show your hands.
Robinson.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
It's going to be on the floor. DNA Prep basketball on the baseline. Casillas checks back for DNA, as well as McGee. Oh, my.
Oh, he's moving down there,
He was
wasn't he?
dancing around with it, yeah. You've got, what, 3 feet each side, I believe.
Now, got to be a short row. Yeah, see, it's got to be a short row.
You know, Smith, Anderson takes a hard fall there off the shot fake. And, you know, the crazy thing is you wouldn't think of Alex Smith much as a guy that gets steals. He gets a steal plus a game.
He's got quick hands, yeah.
On average. I mean, you know, that's something he does.
Yeah, DNA, they're gonna trap anything going to the middle. So the DNA, it's got to be a short row, or they've got to have a pressure release on the going to the ball side.
Looking for a towel.
Guys
at the
looking
moment.
at me and you like we just got one in our back pocket.
I was just going to talk about that.
Here, let me pull one out. You got one in your back pocket there, Colin?
What makes somebody think to look to the scores table for anything really, other than, you know, the book or whatever? Looking for a towel.
Well, we're commentating.
No, I ain't got it, buddy. Here's Anderson. Makes the first.
Now entering the game for DNA Prep number 20, Emmanuel Garcia.
Anderson's first trip to the free throw line. Goes 1 for 2. Mokweza with an offensive rebound. Here's Holt. Oh. That was going to McDaniel, but it hit the side of the backboard. Goes out of bounds. Full court pressure once again. That's a tough spot for Camden. Good help out there by Casillas for the release. 4:50 to play. 16-point ball game. Prolific has doubled up DNA Prep. And it's kind of the similar play. Great job by Camden getting Mokweza Off his feet, draws the foul.
Yeah, just because, and I mean, it's no knock, but Prolific does a great job of contesting around the rim. You know, you got to tell your guys before the game, when you get it deep, if you kind of catch it late, I got to give them a ball fake, try to, you know, draw a foul, because they're going to go up and contest it.
Camden misses the first as Adkins checks back for Prolific. Got a lane violation on DNA.
I think I think Davion Atkins pulled a fast one there. It was some old school.
Got away with one.
Yeah,
there.
Pushed him for it. Like, referee had no idea. That was pretty slick. I ain't even gonna lie.
Here's Holt. And I like when Prolific does this, even though he turns it over. I like when they let Caleb Holt run the point.
Yeah. Oh, that's a deep three.
Casillas with a big tray. Cuts the lead to 13, and we got a timeout here from Prolific. We'll be back here on the grind session.
He's on the ox, is about to set it on fire.
Now, once again, here it is again. Caleb Holt running the point for Prolific. I love this for him at whatever, you know, the next two levels, because he's got that ability. He can play point if he has to. Branch misses the three. Oh.
Good hustle. Yeah, this kid's upside's unreal.
He's taking people out like Shaq over there. McDaniel. No, yeah. And here's where you really see it, is defensively.
Yes.
Man, he sits down, he guards, he very active hands, just active, period. And once again, like you said earlier, freshmen don't look like that. Like, he's got great size, great body. Great cut from Rashaw there to lose.
Yeah.
You know, and he loses McDaniel there. That's a great job by Rashaw moving without the basketball.
Yeah, DNH just got to get some movement, get some reversals. Got to get Prolific chasing them a little bit. When it's isolated and the ball's not moving, you're kind of playing right into what Prolific wants.
Here's Rashaw. Now, you know, again, this may sound silly to some people, but free throws like these are important just for them to stay in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You miss free throws against Prolific, now that lead stretches to 20 and 25 and further. But if you make your free throws, you keep it at that steady pace, you know, to stay in the game. Shaw goes 1 for 2. Rebound, Garcia.
Oh, good big rebound.
Back up.
Big rebound.
Hey, man, this kid's giving great minutes. Again, he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line, so he is making most of his opportunities. Very efficient.
Number 28, Emmanuel Garcia.
All of his points from the line.
Now checking into the game for the Prolific Prep crew, number 13, MJ Madison, and number 4, Aaron Onum.
There's his first miss from the line for Garcia.
And Davion Atkins.
There you go, 5 for 6 from the line for Garcia. Alex Smith on the right wing. Thought about getting it to Holt. Now back out to Ona Embo. Ona Embo takes a screen from Smith. He's going to have to pull. Deep three, and he's fouled.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to fly by there. Just can't bail him out like that.
Fouls on number 6, King Shaw. That's his first, the team's third.
I mean, look at his length. Just fly by. Use your length there.
Yep.
Number 4, Aaron Ona Embo.
I always try to think of how to explain it. It's like you're just reaching to a certain point, and that's where you stop as far as, you know, your contest. You can't go through it. Ona Embo, again, man,
having a great game.
Yeah, he's the X factor right now. He's tied for the leading or scoring lead right now with Holt with 6. That's his first miss of the day from anywhere. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Ona Embo now with 7.
And he never had possession of it.
It's going to be another turnover.
Good gosh.
Smith goes up with the left and in.
Number 5, Alex Smith. Give the assist to number 1, Nasir Anderson.
The pressure has definitely been a factor.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Look where they're trying to catch it, though.
Right.
Got to get this volleyball line, make a 2-point cut.
15 first half turnovers for DNA.
Yeah. I mean, think if they cut that in half, it's a different ball game right now. Instead of being down 15, you're down 7 or 8.
Right.
But Prolific's turning the pressure up, and you got to give credit to them. Like right here, look at this. I mean,
great defense once again from Ona Embo.
Yeah, Ona Embo's winning that matchup.
Number 3, Bruce Branch III. He'll be replacing number 2, Caleb Holt.
2:56 to play here in the first half. Prolific up 15. Here's Anderson. Ona Embo in the slot. Ona Embo off the screen.
Good pass.
Pocket pass there. Madison can't make the shot. And now Camden, now Casillas, and now Robinson. Knocked out of bounds there by Smith.
You know who Ona Embo kind of reminds me of? This could be a bad comparison, but I think it's accurate, is Tyler Campbell, or Tiger Campbell. Remember UCLA?
Yeah.
Really good player, just kind of undersized guard, but heady.
Right. Madison nearly with the steal. Back out of bounds to DNA. See if you remember this name. I guarantee you do. Pierre Crockrell.
Yeah.
Played for Prolific way back in the day. He's actually another kid that started as a freshman, or well, got minutes as a freshman for sure. Can't remember if he started or not. Phil would know that. Here's Anderson. Branch has position on Casillas. Now Smith drives it. Bumped by Rashal. Now back out to Ona Embo. 10 on the shot clock. Timeout here by Coach Bernardi.
Timeout on the floor.
It'll be a full. So we'll take a quick break. No, actually it's going to be a 30. A little surprised by that. Ryan doesn't care about the second half or timeout.
Yeah, sometimes you got to make a point.
Yeah.
And shoot some people out.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. I've had the privilege of going and watching them practice, having that access, things like that. And one of the practices I went and watched, I'm not exaggerating anything, the first dribble of the practice, he blew the whistle, stopped practice, chewed them pretty good. And, they had to do some type of push-ups or something. I don't remember. But, like,
Well, that's how you enforce
principles,
culture.
Discipline, culture,
yeah.
Yes.
There's a standard you got to go by.
And as a young dude, Ryan, I don't even think Ryan's 30 yet. But he does not mind that type of role, man.
That's deep.
He's great.
That was deep.
Madison with a big board.
It hit the rim. What's this referee doing? Quit watching the. Oh my gosh.
Referee just turned around and started walking the other way as the play was going on. Kind of got me distracted, but Prolific did not score on that possession. DNA. There's Robinson. Nearly out of bounds. Loose ball goes to Alex Smith. He pushes. And a layup here for Ona Embo. He misses.
Yeah, I think he thought he was going to come block it. He had to go other side.
Yep,
But
should have just went left.
Yep.
Here's Camden back out to Casillas.
Big if it goes.
Oh, Ona Embo with another rebound. He'll advance it to Smith. Madison immediately drives.
Somebody's got cut. Somebody's got a 45 cut. It'll
That's
open
what he's
up.
waiting on.
Yeah, nobody's moving.
Now entering the game, number 25.
57.6 on the clock. 36-21 Prolific.
MJ Madison.
We've been at this score for a minute here. Here's Anderson.
Little
Tries to his
Spain
right.
action.
Tries to finish left, gets his own board and finishes. It's a big possession for DNA. They could get a bucket, but they turn it over. And it's going to be a bucket for Prolific. Davion Atkins, kid with the 7'2" wingspan. You saw it there with the length on the slam. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with DNA. So Prolific ends up getting a 2 for 1. 4.5 second differential. Game clock to shot clock.
Get a full timeout.
It is a full timeout. We'll be right back here on the grind session. Baseline out for DNA. They need a bucket. McGee retreats. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Chambers. Chambers blocked by Atkins. 5 on the shot clock.
Got to get
Chambers.
one. Got to get one.
Casillas knows he's got to put it up. Too late. He knew it. Just good defense from Prolific, taking it away. And now we got another timeout here by Prolific.
Timeout on the floor.
They don't know. The referees don't know. We're going to explain this to them. Hold on a second.
So Prolific advances the basketball. We had to let the refs know there to advance it, as they have 4.8. Anderson to inbound. Branch the third on the drive. Branch all the way to the rim, and he's fouled with .6 on the clock.
Can't bail him out there.
The foul's on number 2, Dylan McGee. That's his third foul.
Fouls on McGee,
At the line,
his
shooting
third.
Number 3, Bruce Branch the third.
How many turnovers does DNA have?
18 turnovers here in the first half. Branch the third, now 2 of 6 from the line with 6 points. Make it 3 for 7. That'll do it for the first half. 45-21, Prolific leads the way. All right, here with Coach Bernardi from Prolific Prep. Coach, talk to me about the first half.
Yeah, we had to create some urgency because didn't like the way we started the game. Had 2 mental errors. We subbed for it. And after that, our defensive energy has been a lot better. To have them at 21, they can really score, right? They're a top 5 scoring team in our league. And so 21 at halftime is a good number for us. Thanks, Cole.
Yep. All right, I'll be back with Coach Robinson here for the second half. Thank you.
When somebody asks, what is the grind session? It's everything. It's why we get up. It's why we travel. It's why we work out when we don't want to. That's what the grind session is all about. And if you're a player that feel like you're at that high level, the grind is about you. We want to challenge every player, every coach to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why we grind.
Welcome to the Grind Session, the ultimate proving ground for tomorrow's stars. In a world where talent meets opportunity, the Grind Session stands as the first elite winter high school basketball scholastic league where the brightest young athletes, both boys and girls, showcase their skills against the best of the best. Here, we set the stage for rising stars to transform into household names, igniting dreams of NBA greatness.
This area in Western Kentucky is where it all started, the history of the grind section. Let's think about it. Over 2,000 players go in Division I. At the start of this NBA season, we had 61 players who were alumni of the grind section on the NBA roster. A few #1 draft picks.
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
And maybe we have the future #1 draft pick at 2026. If you don't know about the grind session, get to know us, because we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. It's the grind.
The Grind Session was born from a vision by Dan Hudson and Scott Waldrop in Western Kentucky, who saw a void in high school basketball. They recognized the need for a platform where elite talent could compete, where 4- and 5-star athletes could challenge one another, and where undiscovered 3-star athletes could prove they belong. And so, the Grind Session was created, a groundbreaking platform that live streams games, allowing college and pro scouts to connect with elite high school players from anywhere in the world. No longer do scouts have to travel extensively. Now they can watch the future stars of basketball unfold right before their eyes.
Playing on the Grind Session is competitive. It's my first season playing on the grind session. Every game is a good game. It's talent. Every team got talent. So you just gotta, you gotta bring it every game.
Banchero fakes the three, steps back and fires the three. It's good.
Grind session is probably, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, and the competitiveness. You can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere. Anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable.
With a collegiate-style travel schedule and the intensity of high-stakes competition, the grind session feels like a training camp for those who aspire to greatness. We are dedicated to thriving in the spotlight, but the journey to success is never easy for a young athlete. At the grind session, we're committed to guiding them through every challenge. From navigating the recruitment process to character development, we empower our athletes to safeguard their brand and manage their finances effectively. Our reach extends far beyond the court, capturing the attention of teams, leagues, fans, and agents across the globe.
The grind session is the best league in the country, and it's that for a couple of reasons. There's talent across the board. There's great coaches and historic programs. The amount of NBA players, the amount of McDonald's All-Americans that have come from this league is second to none. And then it's innovative, right? The rules, the game day experience, the places that we travel to play at, and just the mental and physical test for being in the grind session, right? It is a grind. The places that you travel to, the level of competition, the physicality on a day-to-day basis is a different level for this level of high school basketball.
For the next game, and he certainly was there. Oh, Dillingham counted and put him on the line.
MVP.
Murray, two-point shot. That's good. For Jamal Murray, what a shot. Put it up, step back, three-pointer. That's good. Jamal Murray from way downtown. Up above the rim with Joe. Avia lead pass. D.A. the two-hand jab.
Our league is a mosaic of talent. From November to April, our teams travel across some of the world's most unique cities and countries, competing in over 400 action-packed games, fostering the next generation of basketball stars. With captivating stories and engaging posts, we connect with millions of followers, inspiring them with every dribble, every shot, every victory.
We play on the grind session, the toughest competition every night.
All right, here with Coach Robinson. Coach, just talk to me about some adjustments for the second half.
Well, we only have 16 shot attempts and 18 turnovers. They have 35 shot attempts. Really comes down to that.
For the last 12 years, the grind session has opened doors and paved the way for countless athletes.
Here we go, second half coming up.
We continue to evolve, bridging the gap in international high school basketball. And we're gearing up to kick off the 2025-26 season in Kingston, Jamaica, from October 31st to November 2nd, 2025.
Preseason talk, everybody loading up, everybody dogs. It's time to come out and play. Yeah, man, it's the grind session.
All right, here we go for the second half. And you heard Coach Robinson right there. Great point. Prolific Prep, 17 of 35. Just remember those numbers, 35 field goal attempts for Prolific. and just 6 of 16 from DNA Prep. So they've more than doubled them up on field goal attempts. It's exactly what Coach Robinson just said. Turnovers killed them in the first half. And you can't turn the ball over against Prolific. I mean, you don't ever want to turn the ball over, period, but against great teams like Prolific, they'll run away. He's sharp. I think we're ready. Let's do it here. So we do have a delay.
It's going to be DNA Prep ball to start.
All right, here we go. So I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure what we were waiting on necessarily, but here we go. Casillas. Casillas had 8 points in the first half for DNA. Ball goes out of bounds to Prolific on the first possession.
Kind of blocked my view, but
yeah,
it almost looked like it was a
deflected out, something like that. Here's Branch the third. Branch back to Anderson. He zips it down low to Atkins. He loses it. Good defense that time by McGee to knock it away. Robinson's deep three. Over Holt, no good. Atkins with another board. Here's Anderson. Oh, that's two. You got to help there. But great defense.
Great D.
Hey, from Robinson. I think he was a little surprised. Had no call, but he got all ball. Another steal from Prolific. Another turnover from DNA. There's
good
Atkins.
pass.
You know, I've talked about this before, man. You can throw lobs to him like he's a 7-foot center. I mean, he's got that kind of length and leaping ability. You can throw it up anywhere, and he's great around the rim.
Well, when he decides to run the floor, I mean, think about how much pressure he just puts on the defense.
Yep. Great trap again from Prolific, knocked out of bounds. Or actually, Robinson throws it off Holt's foot.
Number 11, Nico Boach, and number 10, Drayden McDaniel. Drayden McDaniel will be replacing number 2, Caleb Holt.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on Anderson.
Just got to show your hands. Tell him just continue to bump him, show your hands.
The foul's on number 1, Nasir Anderson. That's his second, the team's first.
Just Anderson's second. Another steal. It's going to be a dunk from McDaniel. Now he lost it. Couldn't chase it down, but saves it to McGee. 5-on-4 here for DNA. Rashaw's three is short. Alex Smith with the rebound, and he'll push it.
Smart. Don't force it. Mature play there. Got to get it to a guard, though. Somebody got to come get it.
Here's Anderson with 10 on the shot clock. Anderson. Good screen
pass
there from Branch the third. Oh, I got it. Right to me.
Could have drew that one up better. Right to you.
Dropped it in a bucket right to me. Branch thought he was fouled on the play. That was a very near highlight right there. Anderson gets the steal. Anderson all the way to the rim and misses the layup.
Come on, get back play. Get back and play. Ain't worried about it.
Here's McGee. Step back. Short on the three. Atkins with another board. Yeah, Ryan just wants them to run some offense here.
Who hit the tag? Good pass.
Man.
Good.
Pretty simple rotation there. Just missed by DNA.
And that's another thing, you know, where Bruce Branch can play in ball screens.
Oh, that's going to be a steal and a dunk
That's a
Yep.
steal.
McDaniel late.
Oh.
He missed it.
Steal by number 10, Braden McDaniel.
I got to quit giving them buckets. It looks like it's going to be there, but then just a little delay.
Yep.
It's going to be a foul here from Smith.
The foul's going to be on number 5, Alex Smith. That's his first, the team's second.
Yeah, that's the next step when they get to college. Can they play in a ball screen? Can they come off and make the reads? Like Bruce just showed it right there. Tag was open. He was patient, waited for the big to roll, and, you know, that's the next big step.
Rashal, his three is good this time. Same spot. Best result that time for Rashal.
Excuse me, that was number 6, King Rashad. That was number 6, King Rashad with the three-pointer.
Here's Anderson.
Little fade into a Ricky screen.
10 on the shot clock for Branch III. He'll enter it to Atkins. Atkins, jump pass. Tipped out.
Yeah, just lob it up there.
DNA Prep Academy ball.
Yeah, it was off Branch. So it goes back to DNA. Here's Nico Botch. He skips it to Davis. He can shoot it. Davis is fouled on the 3 attempt.
The foul is on number 25, Davion Atkins.
You're seeing some quick subs from Bernardi. You know, you can tell he's getting a little fed up with some things defensively.
Well, they're just getting sloppy.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting disinterested. And, I mean, I don't blame him. That's when my top used to blow. You seen it.
Right.
You might have to burn one and choose somebody out again. It happens. That's called coaching.
Yep.
That's what parents don't realize.
Davis 1 for 2 to start here.
Number 4, Aaron Ona Embo. Also checking in number 13, MJ Madison.
As Ona Embo checks back in, he was great in the first half. Very, very balanced scoring right now. Nobody running away with it for Prolific. 2 guys, or excuse me, Atkins leads the way with 8. And then a few guys with 5, 6, 7. Here's Branch the third. Hook pass to Anderson, his 3. Just off the mark. Daniel with another rebound, back out to Anderson. Anderson drives it with the left.
Strong take.
Fouled by McGee that time. He'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, McGee's got to know, though, you let him have his left hand, he's going to get to the middle.
McGee, that's his 4th, the team's first. At the line, shooting 2, number 1, Nasir Anderson.
Anderson misses the first. One for 2 for Nasir Anderson. Here's Casillas, 5 minutes to play. 22-point ball game. Casillas, his floater's no good. Rebound for Branch the third. Bruce will push it. Lobs it up for Madison. I thought he would go try to dunk that. Instead, gives it off to Anderson, who finishes.
Nasir Anderson, and give the assist to number 13, MJ Madison.
Here's Chambers. All the way to the rim
Strong
with the left.
take. Strong take. Where's this kid been?
Coast to coast that time for Chambers.
That was strong.
Here's Anderson. Ona Embo, his 3 is good.
Haven't heard his name in a while.
Ona Embo now with 10. He leads all scorers in this ball game.
There he is, harassing once again.
Casillas turns it over. Here comes Branch the third with numbers. Branch, lob for Madison, and no good. Rashal, all the way to the rim, lays it in. Prolific's had some miscues around the rim. And they've left, you know, a few buckets on the floor here.
Yeah, they just got to get locked in.
Here's Anderson off the screen from Branch. It's going to be a legal screen, I think, from Branch.
The foul is on number
And it
3,
is
Bruce
illegal
Branch.
screen
That's his second,
on Bruce Branch
his
III.
team's third.
I like that from Bernard. It's an unconventional way to set a screen, but they're letting guys get away with it at college and the pro level.
I couldn't hear his argument about using the hands.
Yeah, just a little nudge with the hands, yeah.
Well, defensively, we would have our guys push them into the screen. So, you know, we told our bigs, when they're sprinting, put your hand right on his hip.
Throw the timing off.
Yeah, throw the timing off and try to push him into it, you know.
And throw the spacing off.
Yeah, because you got to think how many kids really practice when they sprint into a ball screen to hold, you know. We used to tell our bigs, push them right into the screen, try to get a legal screen.
Good point. Camden fouled by Madison.
Fouls on number 13, MJ Madison. That's going to be his.
Yeah, we got to give Devin Chambers a little bit more time. He's been solid for DNA since he's been in here. Nice take coast to coast and
giving really good minutes.
Yeah, I mean.
Here's Botch. Good gap defense right there from Ona Embo. He's just doing it all defensively. There he is again. This time gets called for the foul. Actually, I think it'll be, it's going to be on Ona Embo. Reach in there.
Number 4, Aaron Ona Embo. That's going to be his second.
That is team's 5th foul, so 2 shots here for DNA.
Number 11, Nico Botch from Croatia.
Botch, senior from Croatia. Looking for his first point, and he gets it. Botch only has 1 field goal attempt in the game. His first trip to the free throw line. Goes 2 for 2. 21-point game. Prolific up big. There's a handoff to Branch III. Now Anderson on the right, or left wing, excuse me. Ona Embo drives it middle.
Good
Back out
pace.
to Smith. Smith's 3.
Yeah.
Count it.
Good pace. Playing off 2. Man, I really like this kid. Every time I watch him more in person, this is my type of point guard. Just does his job. Finds guys, knocks down an open shot.
And just simple.
Yes.
That was just a simple play right there.
Well, boring wins.
That's my second touch of the game here.
People don't realize boring wins on every level.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at the football teams we got in it. NFL still.
Yeah.
Boring, but they win.
2 minutes to play. 55-31, Prolific.
Good fade screen.
It's a great set there for Branch III. Off the mark on the 3. Robinson pulls the rebound.
And this is, I'll brag on Prolific. This is what I'll say. They do a great job of hitting bodies. And my thing is you got to be a very unselfish team to want to do that. Because I've coached teams that were super selfish and it's just a brush and they're not really touching anybody. And then you're spending the next whole practice just working on hitting bodies. But
you're talking about with screens.
Screening, yeah. I mean, they hit, like right there, you know, they're hitting a body and they realize, all right, if I set a good screen, either I can get open on a slip or I'm going to get that guy open. But we used to give assists on good screens. And I really think you should.
Yeah.
You think about it. You know, if you come off a flare or something for a layup, it should be an assist.
Well, you think about this too, Coach, but Bernardi is all about the angle of the screen, the timing of the screen. The angle is very important. Like, he breaks it down very, very fundamentally.
Well, we talk about where I want the butt to be pointing on a ball screen.
Right.
You know, if the butt is pointing to the sideline, that's where the ball is going to go. But if it's pointing towards the rim, You're giving me a good angle to come downhill at it.
I love the stride there from Camden, just misses the layup.
Yeah, and he's, not had a great game, but he's not had a terrible game. This is a learning experience for him to be a sophomore.
No doubt. Garcia back for DNA. Moqueza back for Prolific. Here's Smith at the elbow. Smith all the way to the rim. He's fouled. May have gotten poked right there, kind of holding his eye.
That's going to be his second, team second.
There's not much worse than a poke in the eye, man. You can relate that to UFC fighting, anything. Like, guys get poked in the eye, that's a kill shot. Can't see, hurts really bad. Now, if you notice, Caleb Holt checking back in the game now for Prolific. I haven't been paying super close attention, but he had an extended break there.
Yeah, I don't know if he had something nagging or something maybe.
I think he had something going on. Looks to be totally fine as Smith makes both. Garcia drops it off to Garcia, too close, as Holt with a steal. Here comes Holt. Smith now drives baseline, back out to Anderson. His three is good. Whoa. Got the bounce there from Anderson, lead now at 27. Steal by Anderson, up ahead to Holt. Look out now. Yes, sir. As Caleb Holt drops in the bucket. Lead now at 29. Near steal again. This is tough. There's a steal.
Tough to beat it up by yourself.
As Anderson nonchalantly drops it in again. And just like that, we're at 31. Rashal, his three. Rims out. Garcia with another board. Give that kid a lot of credit, man. Garcia has played his tail off. I mean, this is one of those, he's a sophomore. You talk about great experience for him as an underclassman taking on this type of talent of Prolific. And he's had a great game. I mean, it's not one where you're going to say he scored 18 points.
Yeah.
But he's playing very well.
No, he's giving you great minutes.
Yep.
Like, see what his efficient. I mean, he's got to be in the positives.
He is.
Yeah, just think he's passing the eye test with you, so he's, think about it, he's got to be.
It's pretty much all from his free throws.
Yeah.
Which, that's great.
Yeah, but you got to realize, if he's in there and he's not turning the ball over,
exactly.
That means if he's on the floor, he's giving him a chance to be successful. So
+6 efficiency.
Yep.
So there you go. Garcia now with 7 points, all at the free throw line. 7 of 8 from the line for Garcia. Here's Anderson, 3 seconds.
Oh,
Anderson.
Good keep, good pass.
Smith to close the quarter. No good. That'll do it for the third. 64-35. Prolific Prep ahead in this one. 1 quarter to play here in Napa Valley. We're at Napa Valley College here in Napa, California. Prolific Prep's former home. Now in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
It's going to be Prolific Prep ball.
Again, it's kind of got that home game feel to it. I mean, you talk about a community that backed a program. I mean, this place is great. As Holt on the post up, and it's knocked away. Rashal with the steal. Still got the music playing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at the Intuit Dome again from last night. Dude, I felt like it was at a club the whole time. I'm not playing. Good read. See? I like to see Caleb cut through there and then try to create a gap or entry pass to the post.
Here's Madison, 10 on the shot clock. Anderson drives the gap, goes up with the left. Oh, they're going to call it. Yeah,
what?
Probably extended the off arm, if I had to guess.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I didn't see it.
We could see it. I guess his back was to, I don't know about that one.
Well, you can punish somebody with that tight elbow right there as your off arm.
Well, we like working on getting your shoulder into their chest, so you got to get low.
Yeah.
You know, if my shoulder's constantly hitting you in your chest the whole game, we're going to find out if you like to take that.
And you don't. Nobody really does, especially.
I mean,
from
he looks like
strength.
a fullback.
Right. Especially from Nasir Anderson, right. Rashal's 3. No good. Atkins with the board. Here's Aaron Onaembo. 10 points
Good
for
take.
Onaembo. He's fouled here. Chance to add to that total.
Yeah, when the ball is in his hands, they get a good shot. Or he finds somebody, you know. When he comes off his ball screen, he's making all his reads.
3 players in double figures for Prolific. Anderson with 13, Onaembo and Smith with 10.
Now we're in the game for Prolific Prep crew number 3, Bruce Branch III. He'll be replacing number 1, Nasir Anderson.
Onaembo makes them both. He'll exit with 12 points. Theo Gurgis into the game for Prolific. You can tell he's got a some family in the crowd as he gets a big ovation. Casillas throws it out of bounds, but ref thought it was tipped.
Who tipped it?
Nobody did.
I don't think nobody tipped it.
Yeah, they're going to challenge that. I think it's going to be a successful challenge. Just reading the body language of Casillas, he just knew he threw it away. So, Chris, we'll look at that last one on the sideline there, the very last play, out of bounds. I think this will be a pretty quick one. Again, I'm just reading body language from the players, and Casillas knew it was a turnover. And here we go. It's going to be tough to see, though.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. The rotation I don't think the rotation changed. There we go. Yeah, the official review thing's blocking it, but it don't look like it hit it. There we go. There we go.
That's as close as it gets. Now, Caleb may have got a fingernail on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, not conclusive.
Yeah. The bad angle.
There's just no way to tell there. It was too close. $66-35. Yeah. Ryan's challenge percentage just took a shot. Here's McGee. He drives the baseline, knocked away, but he's fouled. Fouls on Madison.
MJ Madison. That's going to be his 4th foul, the team's 2nd.
Knocked away there by Atkins. We got a turnover. Here
Showtime.
comes Holt. Lobs it up for Atkins. Like I said earlier, man, Holt is as good a lob passer, and that's a big play. I mean, that's a pass that not everybody's accurate with. Holt very accurate, and Atkins can go get anything. Branch the third with another rebound. He wants it cleared. He's going to keep it himself and turn it over. Oh, no look there from Casillas, and Rashaw is fouled on the shot attempt.
Yeah, they got to go back to what they were doing, give them successful, advance the basketball there. Put a lot of pressure on the defense when you constantly advance it. So you young point guards at home, learn to go rebound, and then guess what? You can start the break. First look up the floor, try to throw it ahead.
Yep.
We always used to try to get 5 throw aheads a quarter, you know, because that, even if we don't score off of it, we know that we're trying to advance and play fast.
Well, you put the stress on the defense that way, and, hey, if nothing's there, then you get it right back more than likely in the middle of the floor. So that's what you play for. You advance it. If anything's there, you take it. If not, right back to you. Here's Caleb Holt running the point for Prolific. Branch the third. Going to get Holt coming off the baseline. Branch the third's going to take it himself again. No bounce. Rebound goes to Camden. Here's Casillas. Now Robinson up top, guarded by Branch the third. Branch can defend you, man, with his length.
I'm telling you, dude. Got quick hands.
Gurgis. They're trying to get Gurgis a bucket. He turns it over.
Come on, you got to be shot ready in the corner there. Let that thing go.
Yeah.
Now checking into the game.
Just shoot it. Everybody in the gym wants to see it.
Yep.
Checking in for number 5, Jaden Robinson.
This place would have erupted behind us. That's where the Gurgis fan club is.
They'll get him one.
Well, and he plays anyway. This isn't like a kid that's never played. Like, he plays anyway. Not a lot of minutes, but he plays. That's a foul on Madison.
The foul's on number 13.
The baseline out for DNA. As Garcia checks back. He'll check in for Camden. And Mokweza checks back in for Madison. Great hands there by Caleb Holt. Swipes it away. Now leads Atkins right to the rim. And, oh, it was a very nice pass.
Yeah, he got finished.
Tough finish, but love the pass. McGee with the pass fake and shot. No good. Atkins with another rebound, but actually won't get credit for it because they're going to call a foul on Mokweza.
Fouls on number 31, Joel Mokweza. That's his 4th foul.
And that'll be free throws for Garcia, who's been great at the line. 7 of 8 from the line for Garcia. All 7 of his points have come from the line. Now 8 of 9.
First one's good. Number 28, Emmanuel Garcia.
This kid's solid, man. Does his job.
If there's any technicals, you know who you want shooting the free throw.
Yeah. Rebounds the basketball, just plays hard. Oh, you jinxed him.
8 of 10, 80%.
Oh,
You'll take it.
Too. Oh, he's 8. Whew.
8 of 10, yeah.
Can't beat that.
No. You take that all day from your big. Here's Holt. Good patience off 2 feet with the shot fake. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
The foul's on number 6, King Rashal. That's going to be his 4th foul, the team's 2nd.
You know what? Whatever DNA has done, you know, I know they're down big. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, to hold Prolific Prep in the 70s. You know, I mean, it's probably more than likely going to be 70s, 80s, probably going to be 80s. But hey, man, it's rare to see them not get 100.
Yeah, I mean, if you're wanting to beat them, you've got to ugly the game up. And what I mean by that, it's got a slow tempo.
Yep.
But they do a great job of pushing up and making you take a quick shot. But if you have good guard play and you can handle that pressure, you know, then you can kind of cause them problems. But, you know, tempo, I'm not running.
Holt now into double figures with 10. I was blocked there. I think that was Casillas.
It was. Yeah, but you just got a slow tempo. You got to take good shots. You got to run offense. And you can't just set a single ball screen. You got to know that they're trapping everything going to the middle. So I got to have a short roll replace or some kind of pressure release, and we've not really seen it yet from any team in the grind session.
Tough 2 there from Caleb Holt. He's now got 12.
Checking into the game for prolific prep crew, number 10, Drayden McDaniel, and number 1, Nasir Anderson. They'll be replacing number 5, Alex Smith, and number 25, Davion Atkins.
Prolific basketball underneath. 14 on the shot clock. Please. Thank you. Here's Branch the third. Down low to Holt. Holt fouled again, this time by Chambers. Holt goes back to the line. His second trip to the free throw line.
Number 0, Devin Chambers. That's his first foul, the team's third. At the line shooting 2, number 2, Caleb Holt.
Caleb 3 for 3 at the line this far. Four for 4 from the line for Caleb Holt. Now 14 points for Holt. He leads all scorers with 14.
Yep. Can't come in a cylinder. Just fly by.
Number 11, Theo Burgess. That's going to be his first foul.
As much NBA as these kids watch, like last night, like, you know, you're watching Luka, we're watching Luka, and there's nobody short. I mean, everybody's flying by. But because he does a great job of, like, if he sees that you're out of control, he'll either sidestep last minute, and, like, you can't put the official in a situation to make a call like that. Just fly by, go rebound it and play. That pace, though, oh my goodness, Cullen. Oh, and then he's six, like he's ever been a 6'9", 6'8", probably 230. And I mean, you just can't move him.
Yep. Oh, he's huge.
The next one I got to see in person is Joker. That's the one I want to see.
Oh yeah. We might as well do it this week.
We're gonna be
not
we
gonna
might
be able
get
to go
stuck
home
here, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, my mom was like, it's 12 degrees at home right now.
Yep.
Well, I'd rather have a crisp 55, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
There you go, get him one.
There
you go.
The crowd erupts. And Chambers attacks right back to quiet the crowd. Oh, high pickup there from Anderson. Great rotation that time from Prolific as they block another shot. Oh, great pass. Gurgis with the reverse. Oh, yeah. Another assist for Anderson. And now we got a turnover from DNA. Prolific feeling good. On the verge of being up 40.
Folks, while I have a second here, make sure to stick around for our next game. It'll be BV Prep versus Sepa. Both teams are one team, so make sure to stick around.
Not supposed to call them that. They don't like that. It's Southeastern Prep, Ray. They don't like the abbreviation. Oh, and Anderson turns it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, now checking into the game, number 0, Braden Worth.
Braden Worth going to get his first minutes for Prolific.
And also entering the game, number 4, Aaron Ona Embo. He'll be replacing
Braden
number
Worth is
3,
from San
Bruce
Carlos,
Grant
California.
III.
Yeah, he was on the team last year. Here's Robinson. There's Ona Embo getting his hand on the ball again and a steal. Oh yeah, now we do have Wufu in the game. There he is. Attacks blocked by McGee that time.
What's the whistle for?
I'm not sure.
Now entering the game.
What was the whistle for?
We'll be replacing number 10, Drayden McDaniel.
Got a foul. Camden's fouled by Madison.
Number 31, Joel Moqueza. That's his 5th foul.
I may have said his name wrong again a minute ago. Uvwo is number 20 for Prolific. He is supposed to be a dynamic prospect, junior, 7'6" wingspan. Nobody's told me his first name, so I don't know his first name. But I think we'll know his name by the time the year's over. Ryan told us he wouldn't get a lot of minutes in this game, but said that he's a pretty special talent. Here he is with the basketball. Ona Embo takes a screen.
Oh my, they missed him.
10 on the shot clock.
Oh, good step back.
Ona Embo. Oh yeah. Another one for Ona Embo. He's got 15. Him and Anderson, 15 apiece. McGee's pull-up jumper is good.
Number 2, Dylan McGee.
Good pass. Good read.
McDaniel's 3. Off the mark. Botch with the rebound. Botch all the way to the rim, lays it in.
That's number 11, Nico Boach.
2 minutes to play. 84-48. Prolific in control.
Good pass.
Uvwo.
Good catch.
Oh, you see the length. But it's a charge. Great job by Camden stepping up and taking a charge right there. And he felt it too.
Now entering the game for DNA prep, number 6, King Rashal. He'll be replacing number 10, Ari Camden.
5 guys in double figures for Prolific. Anderson with 15, Holt with 14, Ona Embo with 15, Smith with 10, and Adkins with 10. So very balanced scoring. They have nights where Holt or Branch or Anderson can give you 30.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got so many weapons. But then they can produce a lot of offense off their defense. Yeah, if you're just going to set a single ball screen against them and you don't have elite guard play, it ain't going to work. It's just not. You got to get movement and get them chasing you and make them work defensively.
Botch makes the first. Yeah, we got a foul here on Chambers.
Foul on number 0, Devin Chambers. That's going to be his second, the team's 4th.
In my opinion, man, I think Onaembo should be player of the game.
I'm right there with you.
I think
I'm right there with you.
Beautiful. Beautiful finish from Worth as you hear the hometown crowd, or his hometown crowd. He's from California. There's a three from Rashal. Now here comes McDaniel. Oh, big man. You see the length, man. I mean, just when he extends like on that last play, you just see the long arms, man. They just keep going as he finishes there. Ufro with his first bucket.
Bucket's good by number 11, Nico Bach, with the assist from number 2, Dylan McGee.
McGee with another bucket for DNA. Ooh, there's Gurgis. Not this time. Knocked out of bounds that time by Ufro.
Yeah, they got one, him. His activity.
Right. Look at, I mean,
arms.
My gosh, man. That may be the longest arms I've ever seen. I'm serious. That is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a turnover. They said 7'6" wingspan. So, I mean, that's the same as Anthony Davis.
Looks about right.
It's actually the same as one of his teammates.
He got some go-go gadget arms.
Yes. And his teammate, Jumbody, he's only 6'7" and has a 7'6" wingspan. Oh, not another one. Not another one. Worth. Good for that kid, man. How cool is that? He's clearly got family in the crowd. Oh. And that'll do it. 91-52. Prolific Prep with a big win here over DNA Prep. Aaron Onaembo will be your player of the game. 15 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from deep. And I'll be with Onaembo here in just a second.
Stick around for the next game as well. Thank you very much.
Man, he had a really good stat line. 15. Four assists. 3 of 4 for 3. Aaron! Hey, Aaron, let me get you.
I'll get one of the coaches.
Yeah.
Coach Joe. All right, we here with Aaron Onaembo.
Got lost. You guys. All right, good win, guys. Here with player of the game, Aaron Onaembo. 15 points, 3 of 4 from deep. I thought you gave a really big spark in that first half when everything was a little slow. Let's talk about the performance today. Talk about your teammates.
Man, we had to step up. I'm not going to lie. We started a little bit slow, but we only getting better. I mean, we all feeling good. That's what we do.
Yeah. So, again, talk about the performance. Again, just a little bit of a slow start, but and a team who was playing well in DNA, and then you just had to come out and just play your game.
Of course, we had a slow start, but we all just step up with some good feelings at the second half. So we did great.
All right, good win, guys. Appreciate you guys. Prolific with another big win. I got a new look. Here we go on the grind session. We'll be back.